If you've just started playing the saxophone and it isn't making the sounds you expected, don't panic. Before you throw it across the room, let's go through a quick troubleshooting checklist to fix that sound and get you playing like a pro. First on our checklist is actually our neck strap. Guys, this thing is not just a fancy saxophone necklace. It actually matters. If your sax is hanging too low or too high, it'll mess with your embouchure and make playing way harder. Adjust your strap so the mouthpiece comes right to your mouth without you having to strain up or down. If you look like a turtle craning its neck or a giraffe bending down to drink, fix that strap. Now, how do we fix the strap? All neck straps are made a little different, but most of them have the plastic thing right here that's going to help the neck strap go up and down. So if you pull on it like this, it'll go up and down. If it doesn't move smoothly like that, you might have to take your sax and set it down in its case and then try to get it going. You don't want to accidentally drop your sax. Next thing on our checklist is our reed on right? If the reed isn't in the right spot, you are not going to get a good sound, or any sound in some cases. Make sure the reed is lined up with the mouthpiece with just a tiny bit of black at the top. If it's too high or too low, your sax is going to sound, well, not like a sax. Remember, the flat part of the reed goes on the flat part of the mouthpiece. Next thing on our checklist is your ligature right? The ligature is the piece of metal or leather that holds your reed in place. If it's too loose, your reed is going to wobble around like a shopping cart with a bad wheel. If it's too tight, it'll choke the reed and it'll kill your sound. You want it to be snug but not crushing. Think of it like a seatbelt, secure but not cutting off your circulation. A great way to test if your ligature is on right is if you could wiggle it around and it moves, it's on too loose. That reed's not going anywhere. We've got our neck strap, our reed, and our ligature correct. Now, let's check our embouchure. Think of it like a firm, relaxed hug for the mouthpiece. Your bottom lip is going to gently cushion the reed, and your top teeth should rest lightly on the top of the mouthpiece. Don't bite, don't clamp, and definitely no flappy cheeks. This isn't the tuba. Next up is our tongue. Our tongue plays a huge role when making a good sound on the saxophone or on any instrument. Your tongue should be lightly touching the tip of the reed to help articulate notes and make them clean. If it's just chilling in the back of your mouth doing nothing, those notes are going to sound sloppy. If it's pressing too hard, well, it's going to give like a thuck, thuck, thuck sound, and we don't want that either. Saxophone is a cool instrument, but slouching while playing is not. Make sure that you sit or stand tall with your shoulders relaxed. Make sure your sax is comfortably in front of you or slightly off to the side, depending on whatever is more comfortable for you. Good posture helps with airflow, and airflow is everything. The next thing on our checklist is air. Are you blowing enough of it? The saxophone is a wind instrument. You need steady, strong air support. Think of it like you're blowing out birthday candles across the room. The more confident your air, the better your sound. You can test this with just a small piece of paper. Hold it out in front of you and see if you can get the paper to really move. It moved a little bit, but we want it to move a whole lot. So take a deep breath and really blow. That's what we're aiming for. The next thing that's on our checklist is our hand position. Fingers should be curved and relaxed, not flat or in the claw shape. The next thing is, are our fingers in the right spot? Remember, we have a lot of keys here that we use our left hand for. I like to tell my kids to find the small key in the middle and then go around it, because we're not going to use that small key. And then on the bottom, we're only going to use these 3 keys because that's really all there is at first. You may have some extra keys here on the side. Don't worry about those just yet. Put your first 3 fingers right there and you'll be set. You might accidentally be pressing extra keys while we're trying to play our saxophone. I see students accidentally press these keys with their right hand all the time while they're wrapping their fingers around here. And then that activates those keys up there, and that definitely doesn't make a good sound. So make sure your fingers are only touching the keys you should. This also happens with our palm keys right here. These keys stick out and our hand has to wrap around it If we accidentally press it down, see that key is moving right there? We don't want that to happen. So make sure you're not accidentally pressing keys that you shouldn't. If you went through this checklist and fixed your sounds, congratulations. Let me know in the comments which of these tips helped you the most, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your favorite sax player. And remember to do your best. Your best is always better than you think. See you next time.